One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Army Black Knights, taking on a fellow opponent from the American, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will get the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like,
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some... Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the 49ers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Army's offense will have its first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Quarterback may change this route. Toss sweep to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the net.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Army! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with you.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Corrals it at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Unloads it left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Flowers. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Inside the 30. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold on.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Dances away. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing that he's going to sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the 49ers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Plucks it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The 49ers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Flowers. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Army! No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. That, his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. On target to the left. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Pulls it in, it's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. To the air on second down. That's caught. It's Harris. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the 49ers want to crank the tempo. On the option. He'll toss it. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Smashes it between the uprights. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out. As we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it behind the line. It's Flowers. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
And the 49ers come to the line in the hurry-up.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Just a little off. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Works the middle of the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give on the option. Made a defender miss. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football and they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Quarterback will keep it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Charlotte.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff to the single running back. Got enough for the 1st. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And the Black Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They're going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Black Knights headed quickly to the line.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights.
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds the big tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Bring in the heat.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, and give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Dead center perfect. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hauls it in.
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, he'll take that throw all day.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to fire. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Pulls it in. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Black Knights want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Looking downfield on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Complete to the left. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Breaks into the open. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. And the Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a gap, it's Flowers.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Got some room headed to the goal line. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Army! And the punishment has been extended.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Charlotte, 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Makes it past the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The 49ers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot. And the ball's out, and they're after it. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the marker. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. The Black Knights are on the move. On the move. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it one more yard to get it in. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Black Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 5.
Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yo, he got blasted. You've got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got it in the middle. It's Harris. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the 49ers line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. And the Black Knights can really attack on this second and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Turning it on. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fakes the grab. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
13.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Using his feet to buy time. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Now adjusting. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Army! That'll try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game. You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves over.
It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Looking to buy time. Creates a little room. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down. And the quarterback does. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Got the first down, looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The give to the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick release on the RPO. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Black Knights have it with a 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Back's got it. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. They've converted 3rd downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the 4th quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Fires to the wideout. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got his man downfield. You're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Punt is in the air. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll operate out of split backs. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. The 49ers will line up to punt it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The offense changing the play. To the air on 1st down. Working the big fella to the corner. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. The sure hands. It's Kane. At the 35, he's loose. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. 1st and 10 from the 27. Wide open downfield. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's gonna do it for this one. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Nothing.